It's not getting anywhere. Slowly but surely. Alright, y'all. It's time to start working. I met a guy just now who, well, he stopped and was like, "Oh, what are you making?" And I told him I was making a top, and he was basically telling me that he's a poster is the word that he used, and I was like, "What the hell?" With the illy, and then it's basically like, oh, upholster, like he's an upholster, like someone who upholster like furniture and things like that. Hey, um, so yeah, so I was just talking with him, and he had like 3 dogs with him. So I was like, "Are you a dog walker?" And he was like, "No, these are my dogs." Um, yeah, so I was chit chatting with him. Honestly, I kind of wish I asked him. I wish I gave him my number, because the stuff that he showed me that he builds is like, I'm like, man, maybe I could like message him and be like, "Hey, you got any advice for how I can make XYZ thing?" Because there's a couple things that I want to make, like a bed head, not a bed head, an end table for my bed. Um, yeah. Okay, so let me show you guys. I'm not sure if you were here yesterday, but I'm basically making a top. It's an upcycle top. Um, Yesterday I made these strings. So there's 4 total for the neck straps, and then 2 total for the bust straps. And now what I'm working on is, let me just show you how it functions. So these shorter ones are the neck straps, and they're gonna go kind of like this. I'm gonna try to like space them out so you can see that there's 2 of them. So 2 on this side and then 2 on the other side. And then I have these longer straps. I have these longer straps. If I can find the bottom one. Okay, so I have these longer straps. I'm getting my life together. And so these 2 straps are gonna be like the underbust for the top. So they're gonna go like this. So now for today, what I'm working on is the body of the top. So as you can see in the description, this is an upcycle. It was a off-the-shoulder top that I thrifted. So it was off-the-shoulder top with sleeves. And what I did was I took the sleeves. So these are the sleeves. I took them, I separated them, and now I'm gonna use the sleeves as like, I can't see this stupid thing. You cannot see, like, move yourself. I have this banner that's like blocking. I need to stop playing because I only have like an hour. I feel like I don't know how to navigate this thing. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, technology is too advanced sometimes. I'm trying to set up a Q&A sticker, but it's not staying on the screen. So I'm trying to redo it. Okay. I did this yesterday and it worked. I just not seeming to be able to do it today. What if I leave and come back? And then there's this stupid thing at the bottom that's like blocking my view. Alright, whatever. So how it's gonna have to be. That's kind of cute. Okay, alright, I'm done. I'm just gonna go. I can't see the chats if anything comes up or whatever. Okay, so I was saying that I was gonna take the sleeves and use the sleeves as like the body of the top, and then connect the top of the sleeves with the 2 strings that I showed you before, and then the 1 string would like kind of go here. So my goal for today is to make a casing. So make a casing like right here where the strings are gonna go through, and then kind of like gather this top part so that it's like more together rather than like out like that. So that's what I'm doing today. Alright. I'm missing. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should get a new sewing machine. I spoke about this yesterday. I spoke about it yesterday, and I spoke about how my grandmother gave me this sewing machine, and so I don't feel comfortable just like throwing it away, you know, or giving it away or anything. But maybe what I could do, now I'm thinking about it, maybe what I could do is get a new one, keep this one, and then just give it to someone that's sentimental to me. Like if I have a daughter or something like a daughter, you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna gather this top part so that it sticks together. This. But I'm gonna stitch it down in place first so that it is easier to work with. And let's see. So now you see it's like more together now, but I want it to kind of be more like pointy, like this type. So I'm gonna gather it with some elastic. I have a piece of elastic here, and I'm just going to sew it to the back. So from this end, excuse my nails, from this end to the other end so that it kind of gathers it. Hello, stranger friends. Where are you watching me from? What city are you in? Let me know, let me know. Ooh, this is gonna be thick. Okay, I think I did it. I did it. Nice. Okay, perfect. But I feel like it's inclined to kind of like curl in the back. So maybe I might, I don't know, let it curl like that because I do want it to be pointy at the top. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the other top. Whoa, there's 6 people in here? What the heck? Hello everyone, where are you all joining from? What city are you in? Okay. So again, I have this wide sleeve and I want to make it like a kind of like a triangle type of top like that. So I'm just like gathering this top part with elastic so that it's more pointy, and then I can add it like a strap to the top of it like that. See? So let's do that now. I have a trash bag today because I don't like seeing all these threads. Alright, so I sewed the top part and now I'm gonna gather it with that other elastic, with this elastic here. So I'm just gonna put it at the back of this, and I'm gonna sew from here, and then I'm gonna stretch it. I'm gonna stretch it all the way to the other end so that it gathers it to make like a pointy triangular top. broke the thread. My nails are horrendous. Like, I need to go and get this gel removed. I think I'm all set with gel nails because they make my nails so thin. Like, don't get me wrong, my nails grow. My nails really grow fast and they grow long. I think because of the gel, but they don't grow strong. Or maybe they do grow strong, but like after everything that they do at the salon, it's like it gets weak. Like all that filing and filing, they file so much. It's like, what the hell? You trying to file down to the marrow? Like, let's keep the nail there, you know? So I think I'm gonna give it a rest. Got a jam. I'm gonna give it a rest and just let my nails grow back. You hear that? Something's wrong. And I think too, I'm gonna use like a nail hardener to see if that can like replenish my nails and get it back to how they normally are. But it's crazy because I feel like it's such a tick for tack. It's like before I started getting gel manicures, it was like my nails weren't growing, but they grow, but my nails weren't getting long, but they were strong. You know, they were short and strong. And then I started getting gel manicures, and the nail is long but weak. So I don't know. That's just annoying. And at the end of the day, if I had to choose, I would choose some short, strong nails over some long, weak nails. What's the point? You go to pick up something and boom, your nail cracks. And depending on how bad your nail cracks, it can like completely cut all the way down. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why do you keep getting jammed? What the hell? It's because here is really bulky. Really, really bulky. Yeah, it's too bulky. Damn it. So what do? What we do is we take out the elastic. We take out the elastic and then we cut down the layers so that it's thinner. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like cut here, like cut this part, because I think when I do gather it, it's just too thick, and that's why my needle keeps getting jammed. So yeah. I cut it, but it's still stitched. Okay, so I cut it. Okay, I think I did it. All right. No, 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 no. It keeps getting jammed. It's still jammed. So, I don't think it's the fabric. I think it's the needle or the thread. So let's see. Let's check the bobbin. Hey RJ, welcome back. Great morning to you. Happy Friday. Happy to see you here again. My machine keeps getting jammed. So I think I'm gonna start by checking the bobbin. Oh my gosh. That it's time to clean this machine. It's time to clean it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's time to clean it. Push it. Push it. I almost wonder if I should show you guys what I can see. I feel like this machine looks so dirty too. It's crazy. Like in the house, I don't realize how dirty it is. But now that I'm out here in the light, I can see everything. I don't like it. Okay, let's try. Let us try it again. Oh wow. Wow. There's so much lint in here. That's probably why it's jamming. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking of all the projects. I'm like, oh yeah, this is from that sweater. This is from that skirt. Alright. Okay. Back to I also feel like it's also just thick too. I think it needs oiling. It is thick. Feel that. Put it on a straight stitch. Yeah, I think it needs oiling. I'm gonna try to get through this project, or at least until it's time for me to go to work. And then I think I'll oil it tonight because it's very stiff. stiff. Oh my gosh. Stiff. Stiff. It needs oiling. I might have to wrap this up. Or maybe I'll just clean it and show you guys how I clean it. Because the machine is not, ain't going. It needs oiling. Oh wow. I also feel like the gunk on it. So maybe getting rid of the gunk would help. I need to call that guy and be like, hey, help me. That feels better. Okay, I think that's better. Let's see. This poor machine is like, no, girl, you need to clean me. Stop trying to. Unless I have the wrong. Okay, let me rethread it. Maybe the thread is the issue. I don't think it is, but let me rethread it. I think the issue is that it needs oiling. It needs oiling and it needs like cleaning because there's lots of lint. But I'm gonna try rethreading it to see if that makes a difference. I'll even rethread the bobbin. Excuse me. Do you guys want me to flip it on the other side so you can see how I thread the machine? I can do that. That way you can see. Alright, come. Let me flip it. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I thread the machine. So please excuse the filth. I'm gonna start with the bobbin, and excuse my nails, excuse everything, excuse my human being way. So I'm looking at the bobbin, and the thread does look a little funky. Could be the reason why it's getting jammed, but I don't really think so. Again, please excuse my nails. Please excuse my nails. Please excuse my nails. Okay, so then I'm doing this. And then I am putting it into this slot. And then I am taking the thread, the main thread, and I am putting it up here. And then I am bringing it behind this first one. So on your machine, usually it'll have a number, like mine says 1 on it. Again, excuse the filth of this machine. Then I'm bringing it through this tension disc I'm bringing it down through this slot, up through the other side of the slot. I'm adjusting my needle, which is so tight. This is so tight. I'm adjusting my needle. When I adjust my needle, so when I move my needle up and down, this metal part also moves up and down. So I want it to move up so that I can take the thread and pull it around. Then I'm bringing it down. And I'm bringing it through this metal part here, clipping it through. Then I'm taking the end of the thread. I'm going to snip it so that it's nice and sharp, because when it's fuzzy like that, it's hard to go through the eye of the needle. I'm gonna bring my needle up a little bit. I'm gonna clean this lens because it's dusty. Okay, that's better. So I brought my needle up a little bit, and I'm just going to push the thread through the eye of the needle, like that. I'm gonna bring this thread through, and I'm gonna bring it underneath the presser foot. Okay, so I've threaded my machine. The bobbin is threaded, and the top thread is threaded. So now I'm gonna bring my needle down. Once I bring my needle down, and I bring it back up again, you can see right here that this is the bobbin thread that's pulling. And when I pull, it's gonna come up, up, up to the top right here, you see? And then I'm just going to take this or any object and pull the bobbin thread through like that. And now I have my two threads. So one thread is the top thread, and this thread is the bobbin thread. And I'm just going to make sure that both are underneath the presser foot, like that. Okay, does that make sense? Does anybody need to see that again? So I'm going to try now to sew to see if it works any better, if it stops jamming. I don't think that it's going to, because I don't think the issue is the thread. I think the issue is the machine is too linty and oily. I mean, not oily, but like gunky. Needs cleaning is what I think is the issue. But I'm gonna try to see. And then I'm just gonna put this arm back. My arm is itching. I'm just gonna put this arm back so that I have something to rest on. So what I was trying to do was gather this, all of this. I wanted to fold it, and then I wanted to pull this like that so that it would gather like this. This is what I wanted to do. But again, I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, that feels better. That feels a lot better. I think we're good. I think we're good. Amen. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pull the thread. Perfect. Perfect. And then I'm gonna keep pulling. Perfection. It was the thread, I guess. And I'm just gonna keep pulling the elastic, because the farther across I pull it, the more of the fabric is going to pick up. I'm so happy that this is working. I was like, I don't know. Okay, and then here, I'm gonna stay here and just keep going back and forth so that it can secure the stitch. Okay. No, we're good. So you can see there's a zigzag stitch, and this is what gathered the fabric. I'm so happy that works, because I was not convinced that the thread was the issue. But it doesn't mean that I don't need to clean this machine, because I definitely do. I definitely do. Maybe that'll be my weekend thing. Okay, so now you can see that the fabric is gathered, and it's naturally curling. I think it's curling because of the elastic, and I'm okay with that, because I do want it to have like a pointy top. So the next thing I have to do is, let me show you the other one. So now I have 2 tops like this. And the next thing I want to do is, trying to think. I kind of feel like, sorry, I'm trying to think. I don't even know. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is make the casing. So basically, I have like some strings that need to go through the top, the way that like a bikini would like go at the bottom of the bikini. You'd have the straps. So I'm gonna make the casing by just making a channel, and I think I'm gonna use, let's see how wide my straps are, because the casing has to be wide enough to take the 2 strings. These are the 2 strings that I have here that need to go through the casing. So I think I'm gonna make the casing, I think I'm gonna make the casing from this line here to the middle of this line. 1, 2, 2.5. So let me do this one first. Wow, my machine even sounds, wow. It even sounds okay. Like it's not squeaking. That's interesting. Okay, so I have 1 thread done, 1 row done. So now I'm gonna do the other row. And once the rows are done, then I'm gonna cut to create like an opening. But one thing at a time. Oh no. Wow, it's not squeaking at all. That's so interesting. Because even after that guy had repaired my machine, like it was still squeaking after. And I don't know what I just did, but it's not squeaking at all. So I have the 2 rows. Now what I'm gonna do is just cut an opening so that the strings can go through the opening. Look, there's a bumblebee. You see it? I once heard something that said, if bees come near you, it's because you have good energy. I don't know how true that is, but it seems to make sense. Okay, so I cut 1 opening here on this side, and the strings will go through here. And then I'm gonna cut another opening on this side. And honestly, this is not like my neatest work, but the top is for me, so I'm not too like pressed about it. Okay, this is the other opening here. So the strings are gonna go straight through this, right? This is gonna be under the bust, under my boobies. This is gonna be the top, and then I have to just connect the straps for like the halter, the neck. So I'm gonna take two strings and connect them like that. You guys see the vision? I hope so. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is do the same thing on the other side. But I think I want to change back to the other view that I had. So let me do that. Back to this view. Take this off. What the hell? Hey J81, so the elastic is half of the fabric. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Yeah, exactly. The elastic has to be half of the fabric because the elastic is what creates the tension. So if it's the same length, if the elastic is the same length as the fabric or the same width of the fabric, it's not gonna pull anything. It's just gonna lay flat. You know? I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Okay, so now I'm sewing the straps. But I'm sewing the straps to the top part. My needle just broke. I just broke the needle. Let me show you. I just broke the needle, y'all. Look. Broken. Broken. So I'm gonna have to repair it. Okay. Sorry, let me flip it back. It's an easy fix. Repairing the needle is actually easier than threading the machine. So I'll show you how I do it. And then it's 8:30, okay. So to repair the needle, I just cut the thread. And then I take that broken part of the needle, take it and I toss it. Toss it in the trash. And then, And then usually the machine will come with a tool like this before taking out the needle. So what I'm gonna do is just like hold on to the needle, and then I'm just going to unscrew this part, and then boom, this is the broken needle. I'm gonna toss it. And then I came prepared. So I thought I came prepared. Where's the needles? There it is. So I brought extra needles that I can change. You are supposed to use a particular type of needle based on the thread you're working, based on the fabric you're working with. But honestly, I'm not going to pay attention to that right now. And each needle comes like in different sizes. I don't know if you can tell that like some are bigger than the others. So I'm going to get a small needle. Okay, so I have my needle here, the good one, and I'm just going to slide it under. Here's that tool. And then I'm just gonna screw it back in. Okay, it's in. See? And now I'm going to rethread the machine. But I don't need to rethread the whole thing since the thread is still up here. I just need to put this back through the new needle. Okay. Okay, done. All right, then I can go back to what I was doing. So I'm gonna take the other strap and connect it to the top. I am so impressed by how quiet this machine is. It must have heard me saying that I was gonna get rid of it. Well, not get rid of it, but just stop using it. It wasn't a threat, I promise. But it might be good to keep it. Keep using it. Okay, so I have the neck straps. Oh, it's so bright. Okay, I have the neck straps sewn like this. So this is one side. So it's gonna kind of go like this, you know. I'm gonna tie it, and then I just have to put the strings. Remember how I just made the casing? The strings need to go through this casing, and I pretty much should be done. So that's good. I'm making good progress. And sew this. happy with how that looks. Okay, so let's do the straps. Let's do the strings for the other side. How's everyone doing? How are y'all doing? Are you happy that it's Friday? Any plans for this long weekend? Well, that's if you're in America. I don't know where y'all are at. Okay, so this is the other one that's gonna go on the other side. And so now I just have to add the straps to this. But I want to make sure it's even, so I'm just going to check to see where I have the straps on the other side. Okay. 4 inch. Swing string, that's for the bottom. Okay. This is for top. Okay. Okay, so one strap is in. Now I have to get the other strap on the other side. I think I might go after that because I want to record some content and I have to go back to sign on to work. Where's the other strap? This is for the bottom. I'm dressed, so I could go to the office. I feel like the second strap is a little too close to the first one, but it might be okay. It's so bright. The sun is behind me. Okay, so this is the second strap in, like this. So like that. And like this is what the back looks like. Naturally, you see the elastic here. Naturally, it's like curling like that, and I'm okay with it. But I feel like I want to maybe secure it with a stitch, like right on top, so that the front sits nice and flat. But I'm scared that it's too bulky. And I guess maybe I should like try it on first before I commit to stitching it down. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Let me get that bit. I want to play basketball. Okay, so let me show you guys what I have now. So what I have is, it's so bright. Let me see if I can get rid of the sun. Okay, so now I have the sewing machine to the side. Okay, so now I have two pieces. You guys see how the top is coming along? So I have one side that will go like this. Then I have the other side that'll go like this. And then what I have to do is like use the other strings. So let me show you. Like these strings here. And then kind of like do something like that. You see the vision? And then these would tie like that. You see the vision? And then the back would be backless. Well, minus the tie string. So that's the idea. I already made the channel for the bottom. So I literally, no, that's not true. I made the channel for this side, but not for this side. So I just need to make the channel for this side, string these through the channel, and I'm done. Maybe I'll go back and stitch this top part down so that it's like flat. Maybe I won't. I may not know. But that's the vision, y'all. Is it cute or not? I think it's cute. I think it's real cute. Anyways, it's 8:45. It's 8:45 for me. I have about 15 minutes, so I have to sign on for work. So I'm gonna let you all go. Before I go, please like this live so that the algorithm can continue to push me out anytime that I go live and other people as great as yourselves can see me. So double tap, do that like button thing, please. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I might be back again tomorrow. I'm not too sure though. If not tomorrow, then probably Tuesday. So enjoy your weekend. Thank you all so much for joining me. Check out my channel if you haven't already. I have lots of sewing tutorials on how to make things from scratch to finish and how to upcycle things that you thrift. And yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you guys soon.